No one can legally force a woman, including a minor, to have an abortion against her will. The most common forced abortion situation in America is a parent forcing their minor daughter to have an abortion. So what can she do in that situation?
Our client was being threatened, harassed. Her parents were calling her stupid. Her parents physically dragged her to an abortion clinic and physically assaulted her in front of the clinic. She wound up with a bloody knee. Sometimes the law is the only thing that's going to stand between them and support their choice to have the child. And that was the case. That was the situation we had last fall. But for a court order, her parents probably would have continued harassing and threatening her until she gave in and had the abortion.
Her mom, and she was shoving her violently toward the door. And is looking at us, and she's crying and she's screaming, and her mom is pushing her. And then she grabbed her from the back of the pants and was dragging her across the parking lot. And they got to beside the pickup truck that they had come in, and wrapped her arms around the back of the pickup truck and was kind of reaching out to us as her mom was grabbing her, and then she grabbed onto the truck trying to keep her mother from dragging her.
The case that we had in November primarily was the girl's parents forcing her, criticizing her, ridiculing her because of her decision to keep her baby, and driving her to a clinic and dragging her, assaulting her out in front of the clinic, pushing her down. She had a bloody knee. She was holding onto the bumper of the vehicle, being dragged into the clinic. That's a forced abortion.
First of all, I tell the girls when they call us from all over the country, just say no. If you keep telling the abortionist that you don't want the abortion, that you think this is murder, and you don't give your consent, 99 times out of 100, the abortionist will not do it, and he's not supposed to do it because he does not have the informed, voluntary consent of his patient. So the second thing we tell the parent in our Dear Parent letter is that abortion cannot be forced on your minor daughter. And the parent normally thinks, this is my daughter, I can do what I want. But they do not, just like they can't say, go steal the neighbor's computer, we need food and money for the family. They can't do that. There are some things you cannot order your child to do. So the Dear Parent letter tells them a number of things parents do pretty regularly that they can't do. Number one, you're my child. I don't care what you think, I'm taking you to have this abortion. But that's an involuntary abortion. It's illegal. Second, they might say, I'm kicking you out of the house if you don't have this abortion. Well, that's criminal or civil neglect of your child. Just like if you kick your child out of your home for any reason, you're abandoning the child. That's often called abandonment or criminal neglect in every state in the union. So you can't do that. And the other thing is to say, well, I'm going to beat you within an inch of your life if you don't have this abortion, or any threat of physical infliction of bodily distress. Spanking someone for doing something they have a right to do even is wrong. So the parents basically get this letter, and then they know they can't do that.